Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu, and this is Scythe Demon Hunter. So the idea behind this deck is we get to run Renathal for basically no downside, because the Renathal goes into the Soul Eater Scythe. So you have to draw all 3 of the soul cards that it creates until you've drawn Renathal. So we limit our minions in deck to be Renathal, Jace, and Felfire Deadeye, so that we have no minions in deck after the Scythe goes off, so all of our payoffs like Mark of Scorn and Felderai Warband are always active. Jace is in here as a finisher, so there are a lot of spells in the deck, a lot of spells that specifically deal damage that are fel spells, and this will copy them and give you a big boost. And then Felfire Deadeye goes with Kurtrus. So the idea is we have a bunch of tokens in here, and with Kurtrus out, its hero power is easily refreshed for 0 mana as you swing with your tokens into enemy minions, or in the case of the charge minions when they go face. So you just choose from the soul whichever minion is good to finish the game wherever you're at. Over the Felfire, you could consider a Streetwise Trickster and try to get some Unleash Fells into the deck. That would provide a clear versus aggro boards if you can make it till turn 6, but Streetwise Trickster also works with Fel Barrage and Mark of Scorn, so that's another route you can go. I like the Kurtrus plus Felfire Deadeye synergy, which is why I went with that. The other reason is this didn't get reverted for some reason when it rotated to wild, and turn 6 is a long time to wait versus today's aggro decks. Anyways, this deck was really fun. Soul Eater Scythe is a personal favorite card of mine, as well as Kurtrus Demon Render, so checks a lot of my boxes. I hope you enjoy the games, and thank you so much for watching. This seems okay. Maybe not that. Have you focused still based on enjoyable gameplay or more centered around content-worthy games? Content-worthy games. My YouTube audience is a little fickle, I'm discovering. So I can't just I can't just sit here and spam a deck where I feel like I have a lot of agency, because it'll probably be a really strong deck, in which case nobody wants to watch it. No meta decks allowed. I think good decks are allowed as long as they came out like yesterday. Usually if there's like a brand new deck that's really strong and good, I get a ton of viewership on it the first time it's posted. But if I ever post it again, it doesn't get the same views. Ow. This all hurts my feelings. I hope they just, yeah, okay, well, there's a chance. I guess I could do this, right? All right, let's see what we've won. It worked out. Perfect. In which case we'll play this. Goodbye. All right, here we go. Opponent is doing demon seed things and hurting my feelings along the way. It just occurs to me that I didn't mark as many Demon Hunter games as I thought I did. So I could probably have another Demon Hunter opponent in the video. Which is going to be very silly for people who are watching on YouTube if this game makes it into YouTube, because I'm not including the game that I just conceded because my opponent was Demon Hunter. I was just not trying to have like 4 games versus Demon Hunter, but I actually only marked one of the games I played versus Demon Hunter today, so I might put another one in if I encounter another one. But I don't want to waste any time on things that might not be video worthy. All right, here we go. Here we go. So far so good. Man, imagine if that happened in the reverse order. That would have been great. Are 95-5 matchups in Hearthstone a bad thing? I don't think they're a good thing. I don't think they need to be a bad thing. Like, guess I should have played this. I was considering coining it, but then I wanted it to defend my board. So, whoops, I guess.
Shadows grow long.
Freeze Mage versus like TGT Control Warrior was a pretty one-sided matchup, and it like didn't come up enough for it to be really frustrating, I think. Like the Freeze Mage just got wrecked. You know what's funny? I wonder if my opinion on the subject is 95-5 matchups are fine as long as the deck I want to play isn't the 5 and the 95 isn't super common. But yeah, I don't know. They're not good. I don't think they have to be. Like, I don't think they're like necessarily like actually really bad. But I don't think they're good. Ideally, you wouldn't have 95-5 matchups. Hello, Marshy. I have a joke for you. How many times does a Hearthstone player read a card? The answer is 2 times. The first time to pretend he read it, and the second time when the card doesn't do what he expected. It's pretty good. Good job. Good job.
This party is to die.
Wow, that's all pretty bad for me, actually. Why is this in your deck? Well, hopefully Fan pops out first. Or I could do this, I guess. But no, I think it's gotta be Jace. Jace! Do the thing! Thank goodness. I have nothing left but this power! Yay! Alright, well, that worked out just grand. Unfortunately, I think there's a very real chance they'll just kill me this turn. This is a Renathal Demon Seed, I see. So that's why we're not dead yet. Imagine how perfect this world would be if humans evolved to be able to eat dirt and rocks. It's the funniest thing anyone's ever said to me. Oh no. Did I just lose? Imagine how perfect this world would be if humans evolved to eat dirt and rocks. Real. Wait a second. How are we not dead? Oh my goodness. This is interesting. I came up with that joke after watching the Master Story. Glad you liked it. It's a good joke. So what's up? Me too, Kai. Chat, do you think I can win? I'm a little scared. Opponent has Tamsin online. I'm just sitting here with my 8 little Demon Hunter health, crying in a corner, hoping my opponent won't play whatever they need to play to win.
Obviously, I never miss.
Oh, look at that. Surely there's a lethal here. Surely Tim. Surely there's a really obvious lethal here. I said surely, chat. Surely we have all the pirates we've ever wanted. Look at all this. We could even deal more damage. More pirates. Best deck I've ever played. I actually don't know how the Warlock didn't kill you there. They were running Renathal with a bunch of stuff in it. So it wasn't consolidated enough to get that victory. Bahaha! I see you've brought guests. What are these guests you have, Player Z? Player Zip. Ooh, taste the chaos. I'll take Velbrush. What WoW class would you want to be IRL? It's weird because I think my heart is different than like what I would think about this in kind of a romanticized fashion. Warlock and Death Knight have like the flavor that I enjoy from most about WoW, you know, like if I was to fantasize about being in World of Warcraft, that's where I would be. But if like I was to choose something to be actually in real life, it would probably be Paladin or possibly Mage. When I play games, I like to play chaotic neutral. IRL is neutral good. Wow, it was that easy? It was that easy, chat. I wonder if these super short games actually do anything for my videos, like when something's won like that, I don't watch my videos for entertainment. You guys tell me, when you come across like just a really short clip like that, do you feel like it was a waste of your time when I show that game? When I play games, I like chaotic evil. When I play IRL, I like lawful good. What are Demon Hunter's weaknesses as a class? Demon Hunter's weaknesses as a class are not having any of its cards reverted when they go to wild. So it struggles to have good decks.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Very good. Zoop. Demon Hunter has bad single target removal and random generation, and no board buffs. I think stuff like that, they're just kind of like, they play real fast and loose with class identity. Any of their stated class identity, like,
My compliments to you.
kind of. I like the short games as a reminder of the insane power level of wild decks. Well, very good. Martian, what do you think of the bonus effect change? I think it makes bonus effects less good, right? Like, it makes them kind of suck. It's not just they took away stealth, they also gave it something bad to have in the pool. So like if you give something a random bonus effect by way of, like, you know, if your spell gives something a random bonus effect in your deck that's trying to target your own minions to buff them, and it randomly gives them elusive, it's bad news bears for you. You don't want that. So no, I don't like it. I don't know that I needed stealth to be there, but I think I would have liked it if elusive wasn't. Are Demon Hunter and Death Knight finally viable in wilds? Demon Hunter more than Death Knight, but yes. Not getting rush on a minion that can attack is huge. Yeah, that's a big change for sure. Huge fan. Huge fan. Burr, burr. You can eat spaghetti.
Strike fast.
Strike fast. Guess I should have done this one, huh? It'll be okay. Oh, there's a spider on the wall over there. I would have to get up, walk all the way over there, and squish it. I don't want to squish a spider. Are you kidding me? With this freaking skulking geist? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing to me personally? Why do you want me to suffer like this? Also, why does it have to be one at a time, 1,000 things in a row?
My hunt goes on.
My hunt goes on. Oh my goodness, chat. They have the Skulking Geist back. They have the Skulking Geist back, chat. We're gonna have to get him the old-fashioned way. No Jace win cons for us. Free the spider. Yep. From this distance, it almost looks like a crab. Like its front appendages are a little thicker than its back ones, it looks like.
Reporting for duty.
Well, I guess my plan is to do this. And this. I don't know why I'm trading so much. Let them trade. They can trade. I would like Kurtrus now. Swolder. I think they should remove Wind Fury from the bonus effects and have the cards be overall stronger. I think that every card should be bad. That's my opinion. If a card isn't bad, what are we even doing over here? What does it matter? Okay. I'm gonna get you, Paladin. Don't you think I won't? I think 100% of bonus effects should be Death Touch to hero. Oh my goodness. I didn't get it while it was on the wall, and now it's on the ceiling? Now it's gonna stress me out. Let's see our Spider Cup. It is easier to get off the ceiling in the cup, I guess. Because like when you get it off the ceiling, you can like do this and have it fall into the cup. On the wall you have to press it, then like put the paper behind it. Is this just Marshy win time? I think so. One off. Guess I should have saved that, right? Like I could have just used the damage from my hero power and saved it. My excuse is we know I'm bad, it's fine, but my excuse is going to be very distracted with that spider. Martian versus spider, who will win? No! Oh, it would have been so useful to me now. Or I could just be, you know, you guys know. Alright, I'm now free to go handle that distracting spider. Hold on.
I see.
He's very enthusiastic. Barkley's quite funny. That's what we know about Barkley. Open the waygate. Chat, is this a disaster? Answer me honestly. Is this a disaster? Well, a lot of our damage is off board, I guess. So we might be able to get him that way. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Demon Render. Demon Tenders? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna do this. Good funny dog. Good funny dog. Do you guys think we lose next turn? Where's my mana burn, by the by? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so pleased. There's hope. Chat, there's actually hope. I have this and this next turn. Could be okay. If they play Ice Block, obviously I'm host, but you know. Great. Love to see it. Love to see it. Off chance that it's no, it doesn't work. Ugh. Chat. Mage sickens me. It's my opinion on the mage subject. It's never ice block, true. I'd like to play my other monomer before I do this Jace thing. Oh, did we win? Couldn't find the other ice block? Neat. Good. I think Mage is the most emotion invoking class in Wild. I bet it is. Bet it is. It makes me emote hatred, so you know, it's fitting to play against it as a demon hunter. Bye, priest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not quite big priest.
I see you brought guests.
Look at it go. Is not a shadow priest. Interesting. Which is your least favorite class to face in all of Hearthstone's history? Almost certainly Mage. Mage has had the most decks that I feel like I have a lack of agency with. That I feel like I have a lack of agency against with the most strategies. How's that? Is that word vomit enough for you? But there's been plenty of decks that you know, I find frustrating. But most consistently Mage for sure. Most consistently Mage for sure. Hey, it's not Barky time.
No, Barkley.
Alright, I do this. I do this. Then I do this. What's up, you? Why are you barky so much? Those single damages did not hit in a way that they were useful, did they? To me, the most dangerous decks are the ones you hate to face but you enjoy playing with. What's dangerous about them? If every minion in the game were replaced with Stone Tusk Boar, which class do you think would be the best? Paladin? Hand buff? Mage or Mage, because they can do it without any minions at all. Burr, 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 burr. So I think my opponent is playing Zarimi Priest. It's a small suspicion of mine. I feel like they could be running Zarimi Priest. I think it's possible.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Oh, I meant to do this. I'm stupid. Oh well. Oh well. I can still do it next turn. Can still do it next turn. Solves any problems.
Water, sweet, beautiful water.
Those weren't too exciting. Let's see, one, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. I'll do this, and then I'll chill. We want to do this like when they're close to Zarimiing me, right? Remember when Zarimi was a deck in Wild and then got nerfed once and 2 different decks died? Yeah. Yeah.
Water, sweet,
I guess I don't mind Time Warp Priest not being more meta. I suppose I'm not too upset about that.
Much to teach us.
I might be a ways off of killing this opponent, chat.
on wings of destruction they come.
Why don't we get rewards for each mode we reach legend with? So the upside of not having that is you're not pressured to get to legend with multiple formats every month, lest you feel like you're missing out. That's the upside. The downside is nobody wants to play Wild because there's no reason to play it when they could just play Standard and get the same rewards there. So I do think it's a bit of a shame. Maybe I should have done this, right? Because then I could Jace next turn. It's 4 damage twice no matter what, right? Except I guess I could have played other stuff too. I think the upside is better than the downside as it is now. Like, you like that you're not pressured to do more than generally I think that like it just means that everybody's getting less free stuff, right? Like you could have somebody play just a little bit of Wild every month to get just a pack or 2, right? You know, so everyone's kind of missing out just because, like, theoretically a couple people could be pressured into playing more Hearthstone than they want to. I don't think it makes too much sense. I think it's, for me, I think it's obvious that the way to make these other modes, it is obvious to me that the way to make these other modes actually get played is to make the other modes matter. So like they would matter if you got rewards for playing them that you couldn't get elsewhere. It's easy, you know, you just add reward cards unique to each format. More people would play it. And like some people would feel like they're not getting as much as other people, but like we would all still be getting more. And like having a couple people feeling vaguely frustrated that they're not getting the full value out of their bonus ladders isn't worth having dead modes. Wild and Twist are dead modes that would be fixed by having rewards for playing them. So like I think that it's like obvious that they should have rewards attached to them. Like how do they not have them? We don't want dead modes. Do I ever keep Kurtrus? I always feel like I want Kurtrus.
I see you've brought
You're actually enjoying Standard more currently because of the Sonyo Pupil thing? Well, good. I hope you'll enjoy when the deck gets gutted. I miss duels so much. They screwed the mode with the adjusted bucket system just to abandon it. Hate to see it. What it really feels like is we want to start phasing out reasons to have those other modes at all. Well, they never had rewards attached to them. I would play Standard if there were rewards for it. Yeah, like you would play more than Wild. You would like start playing Standard if you got unique rewards for that. Yep. You said that with so much venom. What did I say with venom? Was it the thing about the nerfs? Yeah. I'm like super over every new thing constantly getting gutted. I'm over it. Over it. Like every time something shows up, it's like, okay, well, that's getting nerfed. That's like, why am I excited something shows up? Because it's gonna go away. I hope the deck gets gutted so it becomes more difficult to play. I think it the way that it gets gutted is that it won't be playable, right? Like if Pupil goes to 2, you can't do Sonya stuff with it anymore. I don't play it more than Wild, but I might play it to Gold 5 or maybe Plat if there were rewards where, yeah, it's like, you know, everyone wins. Everyone wins. Do I want to coin this out? I should coin this out, huh? That seems good. That seems good. I think more people would play Twist if it was Knights of the Frozen Throne. People don't have the cards. They don't have the cards. So like if they did a like if Knights of the Frozen Throne was going to be active for like a year and they gave like, you know, they did a bundle where you got Twist Wonders plus Knights and Ungoro for like $100 or something, you know, then you would have a, you know, a chance, I guess. I don't know. Even then. The way that Twist was executed, it's just like there's no reason to invest in it if you don't have the cards already. Just hopeless. I have nothing left but these spaghettis. The month I reached Legend and Standard for the first time, just for the achievement, but going forward I don't have an incentive. I assume that that's the case for most people, but with Wild instead. Yeah, I'm talking about like the monthly packs though, where like, you know, you get packs for each tier you get to. Was Ixar the only dev for Wild? Was he a dev for Wild? It's the first I'm hearing of it. Boop-a-doop-boo. All right, well. I'd probably play Standard if decks didn't change every 3 days. Yeah, it's like, like why am I getting invested in a meta that's like where the top decks constantly get, you know, chopped down? I remember him being the only one that was playing / talking about Wild as a dev. Ooh, that was a sick top deck actually. Matt London was the one who was assigned to it because he was assigned to modes. But like when Ixar was vocal, he was like the only one who was vocal, right? So if we heard about anything, we were hearing about it from Ixar. It's exhausting having to find a new deck every time I log on to play, or at least feel like I'm at a disadvantage if I don't. Yeah. Sadly, the incentive to reach Legend from Diamond 5 is a single pack, which I used to hit Legend every month in Wild. The extra pack is just not worth my sanity sometimes. Well, that's perfect for extra rewards, right? Like, if doing another mode only requires you to go a little bit into it, the people who would otherwise feel left out aren't feeling that left out if they're only missing out on like 3 packs and still getting like 5 because they were made it to platinum, or well, I forget how much are each one. And like, I feel like you would need it to be standard packs to really incentivize playing the other modes, but you could at least have them give you wild packs every month, because standard players can still dust that for things. Well, the fast standard changes were praised for a long time for the same people that today says they don't let metas cook enough time. So I think in that regard, it's hard to keep everyone always happy. I do think it's hard to keep everyone happy. I've always not been happy with nerfs. I am happy with a nerf when something is so oppressively frustrating and common that the game becomes stale with how annoying that one thing is. And one can be stretched to like a handful of things or a couple things. But when something is just the best deck, and it's the best deck by like a clear margin, but it's only getting played at most places on ladder like 5% more than everything else, that thing doesn't need to get nerfed in my mind. I think you just leave it. You let the players figure out a way to counter it. That's missing from Hearthstone right now, is evolving metas based off of what players do to counteract things. So like regularly taking the power off of a lot of things to manually force the meta to shift around is so lame. Like, it just takes so much agency away from players to affect the meta. So I think that's lame. I think like never knowing if your dust invest, like it would be different if it was like, if you paid $60 for Hearthstone and then you had all of the cards, I still wouldn't want them to change a lot, but like it would make more sense to change whatever you want, because the players wouldn't have spent their $60 on one specific deck that just got ruined. They would have spent it on the whole game, so it doesn't cost them any money to switch to a new deck. But that's not how the Hearthstone economy works, right? You get like 5% of your dust back. What is it? Like they'll change like one common, they'll change a legendary, sometimes it'll be a core set thing, and then your whole investment just is down the tubes. So I don't know. Like I think that you should nerf the things that need nerfing, like the few that is really hindering the whole, those things should get nerfed. But like every 2 to 3 weeks, chipping off the top of the meta, I think is just lame. I just like the buffs, no nerfs, but I know that's an unpopular opinion. That's what my heart wants, but realistically, you need some nerfs. I just think it's so much less than what we actually get. I would say most balance patches should be like 7 things get buffed and then like 1 thing gets nerfed a little. Constantly just like axing every good deck is just so stupid. I think they should only buff it if it makes a card or a package more fun. Buffing to make more competitive options isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Yeah, I think like, I don't know. Generally, I think that if a card like stinks because the card itself was not like cost/stats appropriate, then it's generally a safe buff target, with exceptions, but generally I think it's a safe buff target. But things like Treasure Distributor that aren't good only because the package isn't there, it doesn't have enough like good other things, then don't buff that thing. Print more things that go with it. So I think a great example of this is Alakir the Windlord from Caverns of Time. What is that card called? Alakir the Scrumbus. This one, Alakir, the Winds of Time. The reason this is bad is because the battle cry doesn't draw anything relevant, right? Like giving it 3 more armor was never going to help. The battle cry doesn't do anything. It needs things to draw. If they'd gone and like changed a relevant charge, divine shield, taunt, and wind fury minion to be good enough to play in a deck that wants to play Alakir, the Winds of Time, then it would be good because it's drawing things that are worth drawing. But like if you go into I'm not gonna bother like because I can't set like specific sets multiple at a time. I have to go set by set by set, so I'm not gonna like go through them all and show them to you. But like there was like Argent Squire and and Wolf Rider and Leroy, like Zap-O-Matic, and I can't even think of a taunt. There really wasn't one. There was nothing that you would want to put in your deck that would be good enough to draw and you'd be like, yes, I'm happy to have this to go with this, you know? Like, its Battlecry does nothing. It wasn't like there wasn't even a single card that you would want to run all in a deck that was running Alakir, the Winds of Time. So it's not even drawing you a card. Putting terrible cards in the deck with Alakir for the sake of having something to draw when you play Alakir, which isn't a good reason to play this card. Anyways, so the buff should not have landed on Alakir. This should still have 5 armor and a charged Divine Shield, Taunt, and Wind Fury minion. Maybe not charged because you can justify Leroy. Divine Shield, Taunt, Wind Fury minion. They should have found things like that to buff so that you would actually want to play this card just to draw cards off of it. And then it would have seen play, but